Hello everyone, it's Happy, and today we're going to be talking about the E3. And we're going to be returning to our old roots, and we're pretty much going to be looking at how to become a Unicum in the E3, so pretty much a guide. So first of all, I'm going to be showing you guys the equipment. As you can see here, this is the equipment I am using. It's pretty much standard for most tanks. However, you can adjust it to the way you want to play, but this is just my equipment. I did a 18 game session for 3,500 just to get a feel of how the E3 plays in the modern randoms. And today we're going to be breaking down the E3. Now the E3, as you all know, is definitely by far the most armored tank in the whole game, at least frontally. Of course, the sides and the tracks are a big weak point. Even the lower plate can be weak at times, however, most of the time it will hold a lot of shots. Overall, this tank is very good for newer players and older players, so don't think you won't be able to handle this tank. If you're a new player, it has armor and a decent gun, so you're going to be playing it, as an assault tank, pretty much, as an assault gun. So the first game here, as you can see, I'm moving around quite a lot, and it's important to use the consumables you have. That is the quicker aim time and the extra speed boost you get, because they really help with the gameplay on this thing. So I would definitely recommend doing that. Overall, the gun itself isn't the best. It's probably mediocre, maybe below average for a TD. However, you still have that high alpha and the very good HE, and you're going to be mostly playing close quarters because, again, this is an assault gun, so you don't want to be sitting around at the back. You're going to be wanting to push ahead. As you can see here, I'm being cornered on one side by the IS-7 and the Object 260 on the other, so I try to face one tank at a time. As you can see here, the armor magically saves us once, and so we head on smash into the 260, the armor saves us again, and we're able to pretty much single-handedly take out the 260, which I technically thought would come from the other side. Now the IS-7 here does make a mistake. He pushes out to try and take out our teammates, and the Emil over there is fighting our teammate as well. I intend to focus on the IS-7 because we need to take him out a lot faster, and especially because my other teammate did go down. So again, this is mostly a support vehicle. You can't really go out and do a lot on your own. However, it is an amazing support vehicle, as I just said, because you really need your teammates. If a medium or a light tank or even a heavy like the 260 does come around, it can easily circle you, especially if you don't have the speed boost. Again, another game. As you can see, we already deflected 3 shells. Even though our lower plate is easily visible, the enemy does make a lot of mistakes here, of course, but most of the time you will be deflecting a few shells every single game, guaranteed. However, I wouldn't really recommend kind of relying on your armor all the time, because again, there will be some games where you won't be blocking a single shell, if you know what I mean. So here, I make the decision to push the flank because we do have some cover from the top, and so I'm not really alone here against the E100 and a TD. So here the E100 doesn't really have a choice but to shoot HE at us because he doesn't really understand how to penetrate the E3, especially under an angle like this. So the E3 again is a very good hull down tank in general. As you can see, he keeps shooting HE, and he even tries to run because he knows he doesn't have a chance against the E3, but of course the E100 is too slow, so he's gonna get his cheeks clapped and he's going to die. Again, this tank is meant for pushing, so try to push with your teammates and you will pretty much push out any flank you want to, because this tank is literally a beast at doing that. I see a lot of players trying to camp in the E3 and a bush or sit behind at the second or third line. That is a no-no. You have armor, you have big fat juicy alpha, and very good HEs, which you can actually use to penetrate medium tanks into the side, so definitely use it. Again, frontline, use the armor, use the hull down ability of this tank, and use the alpha to your advantage, and you will pretty much do very well in this tank. Of course, you need practice, but that's already a must. So yeah, with that, this video comes to an end. Smash the like button, tell me what you guys think about the E3, and I'll see you guys next time. Happy is out, bye bye.